In this context, actually, parents are worried about whether the visibility of my child is there. So we know that especially the visibility, credibility, and the profitability according to VCP principles for the corporate sector, especially coming to the product. And each parents actually becoming the producers, and the children become the beneficiaries, or they are the actors as paid PhDs or the paid awards, even paid Padma Shris or paid Padma Bhushan. I don't know. Many things can be easily paid now. The real people who are eligible for those kinds of things may not be coming into that picture. So everything is actually into the market scenario of the competitive environment, because if my child is there to produce certain results, then only my self-worth will be addressed. That 96, 97, 98, 99 and 100% percentage, or if possible 101 percentage. I don't know whether it is possible. So the personality is actually having a big challenge. So the parents actually into the stressful scenario, they're unaware about their well-being is going down. The parents are into definitely the self-care. It will strengthen the family resilience. A parent self-care, as we know, can create contagious sense of calm within the family. As I just went through the comments of our eminent panelists, it is clear that we are living in a different kind of scenario where competitions actually, maybe the show off are the real heroes, and even like in the show, maybe the releasing of a new movie, maybe the investment for the movie may be 200 crore, and the marketing may be required another 500 crore, and we are expecting 1,500 crore from the market, because everyone is actually pushing their content to people. Even with a simple super note, a normal can become a great wisdom person through social media or Instagram. Maybe one of your reel, if it became so hit powerfully, then 30 years or 40 years of learning experience of a guru can be forgetful from others. Maybe a new gen can be a great guru for others, and the guru of memory or guru of history, or they can become easily become noticeable, or based on the capacity of the new social media platform. In this context, actually, parents are worried about whether the visibility of my child is there. So we know that especially the visibility, credibility, and the profitability according to VCP principles for the corporate sector, especially coming to the product. And each parents actually becoming the producers, and the children become the beneficiaries, or they are the actors. So producer is always required for they're looking for definitely the visibility and the profitability. And the actors, definitely their visibility matters, and the parents also coming into different categories of visibility through reels and their own perceptual their own visibility aspects through various activities. Their competitions and the trophy culture is coming into the scenario as paid PhDs or the paid awards, even paid Padma Shris or paid Padma Bhushan. I don't know. Many things can be easily paid now. The real people who are eligible for those kinds of things may not be coming into that picture. So everything is actually into the market scenario. So parents are forgetting about their many aspects, and they are forgetting about their health, their happiness, their sleep patterns, their food patterns, and they are coming into the very powerful scenario of the competitive environment, because if my child is there to produce certain results, then only my self-worth will be addressed. Otherwise, who am I? What kind of a parent I am? then the scenario is actually creating a stress, strain, and sleepless nights into parents. As a psychologist, definitely uh, the children are coming with for the stress factors with anxiety connected to exam, and maybe the confidence issue connected to the state performances. And when the students are coming for regarding academic things, maybe in the 10th standard or 12th standard, students are comparatively relaxed. So parents are into the stress pattern. Then I found, actually, I just suggested to my clinical psychologist for my team, give a relaxation therapy to the mother first, then father second. I think we can give the relaxation program for the student, child, maybe in the next session. I will talk to him. The child is actually in the world of magic, and she or he is thinking that how can I become an entrepreneur by the age of 15? How can I do my startup? How can I employ my teachers to my company? Their thought process into different dimension. That itself creates stress into the parents, because parents actually they are actually understanding that definitely academic part is very important, and they're worried about many aspects of their children's and latest mobile usage and their sleepless nights, because they are into K-pop and K-drama, and gradually parents also moving to that K-drama, and they're actually thinking about at what time my child will sleep, and their sleepless night is actually one side, and the students actually into their sleepless nights, and it creates naturally the stress, of course, anxiety and such issues, and depression parts, both not only in the parents, but in teachers also. They are actually having, because the schools are really into competitive line, they are actually creating the result is only the A1 or the A plus is actually the dimension is only focusing on the result. What about the character? What about the empathy? What about the passion, compassion? What about the positivity? What about the leadership qualities? Whether they are coming into the A1 category according to CBSE or ICSE or any categories, but we are focusing only on the mark, whether it's the form of uh, any way, maybe a kind of a copying system in the classroom, whether into malpractice system through the student are getting it. That may not be big concern, but the concern is whether are you getting that 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100% percentage, or if possible 101 percentage. I don't know whether it is possible. So the personality is actually having a big challenge. So the parents actually into the stressful scenario, they're unaware about their well-being is going down. They're unaware about their unrealistic parenting, and they're not prioritizing their self-care. They're the most of the parents required positive coping skills, and they need setting realistic expectations, because we should know what really happens when expectations are unrealistic. Of course, for children, they may experience increased stress, their lower self-esteem, and the fear of failure and the lack of confidence. It will definitely come to that side. They might internalize their parents' disappointment and assume they are not, they are at fault, and lose their motivation to try new things. That is coming into children. What will happen if parents having the when the expectations are unrealistic? Of course, we know they may feel constant frustration and guilt, constantly question their parenting decisions, and they are risking burnout continuously. We should work on the parental self-care. Definitely, we know uh, if the parents are focusing on the self-care, what is the positive benefit? They will improve their emotional well-being. Their self-care initiates, even short ones, can improve parents' mood and reduce anxiety. This allows parents to respond more calmly and patiently to stressful situations. Otherwise, even for a simple things, parents' response are not there. Heavy reactions are there, like in the atomic explosions into for micro mistakes. This is because of the lack of emotional well-being of the parents. If they are into the emotional stability and emotional regulation, otherwise, if parents are there in the emotional dysregulation, and they are into the problem with emotional lack of emotional intelligence, it will definitely manifest the problems in the child. If they are into the positive self-care, what we know, of course, we know that they are into having the healthy coping dimensions. Definitely by practicing and verbalizing their own self-care habits, it teach your children important lessons about resilience and the need to care their own mental and physical health. Because otherwise, how can we quit from the situation, or even from quit from life, even because of the reducing of certain marks? Their children are planning to quit from life and are coming to the decision of ending their life because of the maybe the from the expected 98 to maybe they have got maybe 97.5 marks, that I am not worthy to live. How their child can think in that way? Whether they are getting that A1 in mind health, whether they are getting that A plus or the full A1, or the strength into their coping strategies to the stressful situations in life, then our country definitely will be with the mentally healthy children and mentally healthy people. And if the parents are into definitely the self-care, it will strengthen the family resilience. A parent self-care, as we know, can create contagious sense of calm within the family, helping everyone navigate even tough moments and respect each other's needs. Where how can we calm in tough situations? From where the child will learn this? That is from the parents. And of course, it will definitely enhance the parent-child relationship when parents are rested and less stressed. They are more present and engaged. Beta, Betty, how are you? What was the day? And those kind of their communication will be enhanced, and which strengthens definitely the parent-child bonding. And what we can, how we can go through this very important self-care. Maybe definitely every parent will start small. Even a 10-15 minutes a day can make a difference. For example, use a planner to schedule their life, even for a quick breaks or listening music or deep breathing or walking outside. It can reduce their, even parents are coming to home. Why they're having their coffee or tea and having some snacks, even they can handle their gut, then they will be much calmer when coming inside to home. They can sincerely listen their parent, because maybe with hungry they're coming to home, it will definitely affect their mood. What I summarizing that too, and if we can focus on the what are the moderations actually connecting them, what are the stressful areas actually holding them, then definitely they should be vigilant to understand what is going on in their mind, behavior, and their expression. Then definitely they should focus on the self-care. That self-care will manifest in a positive way to the children's mind health and their behavior and their coping strategies towards life.